Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 8th of March 2026 and welcome to week 530 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I lost 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram, which saw my body mass index go from 53.9 down to 53.8. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which you can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,198 compared to the previous week at 2,357. So it has seen a reduction, and there are reasons behind this. Now generally I would be very happy to see a reduction, but unfortunately it's been linked to an illness. So if you recall in last week's video I mentioned that I was feeling a bit fatigued, sore throat, etc. Well, as the weeks progressed, on Tuesday it was basically full-blown tonsillitis, and on Tuesday afternoon my hearing in my left ear pretty much went, and that night my hearing on my right ear went. So it's like it's like I'm ascending or descending in a plane or climbing a hill or mountain, and just that moment when your ears want to pop but they don't pop, that's where I'm at. And it's just constant high-pitched frequency noises, headaches, earaches, dizziness, lightheadedness. It's just like brain fog, and it's been like that for the past 5 days, and that's the 5 days that I've been taking penicillin to try and tackle this. So I still have the dizziness, the lightheadedness, and my hearing is shot. As you can imagine, my appetite hasn't been 100% there, so that's the reason why my calorie consumption has seen a bit of a reduction, but I've obviously continued to eat my chicken and vegetables throughout the week. So a slight reduction on calories, but generally that would be good news. But unfortunately, there's an underlying reason for it, which is not due to nice choices. My fluid consumption has seen an increase to 3,264 millilitres. So that's a good thing. I've been making sure to keep up my fluid consumption, especially whilst I've been tackling this tonsillitis symptoms, obviously even the sore throat, etc. Just drinking plenty of fluid, and not really being bothered about doing anything other than sitting down and relaxing and trying to stay focused when I can. Leading on to my activity levels, of course, which we all know I like to monitor my step count. This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 3,810 compared to the previous week at 6,713. So there shouldn't be any big surprise. I've hardly done any walking activity this past week. It's mainly been sat on the settee, just trying to, or in bed. That's pretty much where my time's been. It's been a bit disorientating with the ears situation. I know that's where obviously all my balance, everyone's balance has come from his ears. But my balance and the dizziness, headaches, earaches, it's just been continuous. So hopefully this penicillin, even though I've been on it for 5 days now and it's not really improved my hearing, hopefully in the next couple of days it will be better. I might have to see the doctor again tomorrow if things don't seem to start getting better in that side of things. But there we go, that's been my week. As we all know, every 5 weeks I like to retake my body measurements to see if I've made any improvements in that area as well. So without further ado, here are my latest results. Out of the 14 body measurements which I monitor, I've not seen any reductions or increases across any of those. Therefore, in the 530 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 117.7 inches, which is 299 centimetres. I've said it now for a number of months, whilst ever I'm still in the process of losing what I've gained over the last couple of years. I think predominantly, now that I know it's my testosterone related issue, that's a big contributor to this. Not just the fact that I've made some poor food choices. like I say, I'm slowly now starting to come back and start to regain lost ground. It's slow, very slow. And as a result, I'm not seeing the results that I would like to see on my body measurements. But as I continue to lose the weight that I've gained, obviously those results should also start to improve. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results, so here it is guys, here's my weighing. I weigh 183.9 kilograms, which is 405.5 pounds, or 28 stone 13.5 pounds. This means in the past week, I've seen a small loss of half a pound, or 0.2 kilogram. Now normally I would compare my Slimming World result, but I did not go this weekend because I was feeling dizzy and earache, etc. Part of this tonsillitis rubbish that I've got now. So so the only thing I can do is show you my home weighing result. So the Slimming World result will be shown as a maintained result. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 53.8 down to 53.7. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 6.9% complete, and after the loss it goes up to minus 6.1% complete. So in the 530 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 135.7 pounds, which is 61.6 kilograms, or 9 stone 9.7 pounds. Next week, of course, I'm hoping to get better from this bout of tonsillitis. Regards to food-wise though, I'm going to be having some turkey and vegetables instead of chicken. So just a slight difference there. But other than that, my food is going to be pretty much similar throughout the week. Hopefully, I'll be able to get back to work sometime this week, and hopefully tomorrow, if my hearing and dizziness is gone. If it's not, I'm going to have to see the doctor again. But hopefully I will eventually start coming round and be able to go back to work again. So fluid wise, need to keep that up. My activity levels, well, hopefully that will increase once I start getting a bit more energy and the dizziness goes away. And my calorie consumption, well, actually, even despite the fact that I've not eaten as much due to loss of appetite, I'm hoping again it can stay between 2,200 to 2,300 calories as an average for the week. Hopefully I'll achieve that. Ultimately, I wanted to see a loss result of between 1 and 3 pounds next week. We'll see. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get missed out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another. I'll see you all again next Sunday.